Hey guys, it's me Subin Aesthetic. I'm editing this video an hour after Rossi just came out with her new song On The Ground. I won't be doing a review on it or anything, so I'll just say my opinion here. I really like the lyrics of the song, and the fact it was all in English was quite surprising. The song itself as an instrumental is good background music, but I do think it lacks something and would have done better if it didn't have the basic EDM empty beat drop, since I want to hear more of Rossi's singing. If there is anything absolutely perfect about this music video, in my opinion, it's the MV. All I have to say is I took many thumbnail screenshots, especially in the scenes where she is in the pink flowers. Overall, I'd rate the song a solid 6 out of 10. It will definitely be added to my playlist. Anyway, now let's get on to the premise of today's video. I'm going to be talking about my first bias in each group I like, as well as my current bias and what got me into them. Anyway, let's get started.
널 알아보게 됐어. 서로를 불러왔던 것처럼.
When I first got into BTS, that was my first time getting into K-pop, so it took a while for me to differentiate who is who. The only two members I didn't have a problem with though were Namjoon and Taehyung, so I grew more attached to them. After that I started watching their music videos, and DNA was what sealed the deal for me. He looked gorgeous, something out of an anime. I was honestly shook to my core. After that I started watching BTS completions, and I just grew a liking to Taehyung and his bubbly out there personality. Getting into Jimin was honestly so unexpected to me. I really never paid attention to Jimin when I was V-biased, but after doing more of a deep dive into BTS and finding Serendipity, my whole entire outlook on him changed. That video made me recognize his unique voice, his beauty, and just overall sweet personality. I soon started watching his solo content more, and I just grew more attached to him. By around the 5th month of liking BTS, he became my new bias and still is to this day, being a 3 to 4 year K-pop fan. I really liked Dahan's energy and how she was able to make everything fun. At first I really couldn't get into Twice. I mean, I liked the songs, but the girls, because there was so many of them, I literally couldn't mix with any of them except for Dahan. She seems so sweet and funny, almost like that one person you want to be friends with at school. I also just always liked her outfits and hair in whatever comeback Twice would have, so it was just meant to be at the time. I think I started to like Nayeon more as I got to know Twice more, because seeing her exchanges with the members was so nice. I really like how she's super confident in herself. I find that quite refreshing, because at the time I would see most girl idols weren't exactly like that. Also, I just love her when she's performing. There is something about how she moves that flows very well. This is kind of a dumb reason to like her, but I just like her outfits. They are just so cute and chic, and I love cute and chic. Anyway, I should stop talking before I start to fangirl more. I really like Jennie's attitude in every song. I found it cool and super like Charlie's Angels-esque. At first it was kind of hard to understand any of the members since they were pretty private, but with Jennie I just liked her. I thought she was the best and so cool, and I wanted to be like her. This is all very embarrassing to say, but I was 12 turning 13 at the time, so cut me some slack for being cringe. When Solo came out I was just ready to bias her. After that it was all uphill from there until I stopped being a fan Blackpink for a while.
Look at me, look at you. 누가 더 아플까? You smile. 누가 you are.
Jisoo is just so funny, and I really think she is the heart of the group. When I first got back into Blackpink I really liked her and how much she improved from last time in her performance. I also remember watching her in Blackpink House and 24, 3, 6, 5. She reminded me a lot of myself in a good way. When I first saw Jisoo, I thought she was this quiet, shy person who never spoke. But as I got to know more about her and Blackpink and how they each bounce off of each other, I grew to know more and like Jisoo. I started being a fan of Red Velvet, I honestly didn't have a bias. I like all the girls when they were together and meshed with them all the same. Every single one of them were like a single puzzle piece for me and I liked them together as individuals.
난 항상 love this game 쉽게 즐기는 가벼움일 뿐이라도
Yeri's personality is so likable. I honestly still get stunned to this day knowing she got hate from people for joining the group. Seeing her being with the members in the series when they went to that foreign country was really nice, because I started seeing more of her outside from just being the youngest in the group. I kinda just started being a huge fan of Red Velvet, but I can't wait to learn more about them.
너는 나만의 special 하나뿐인 내 special 꿈의 문이 열리고 추억 속 내 현실로
I love Yeonjun's stage presence. That's the main reason why he was my bias, because really at the time, there was no content that really showed all of TXT, so I really only had a few interviews and performances to rely on. Not only was he great in stage presence and an amazing singer, but he was familiar in his looks. For some reason he looked so similar to Taehyung at the time and I couldn't not see it. I still love Yeonjun today, and getting to know more of him now, I think he is a really good idol and person.
난 어색함이 너무 싫어 그냥 웃지 Baby I know we were special 세상 하나뿐인 special
4 words. Fairy, up, shampoo, Kang. I remember when I first saw him I was just in awe of how beautiful Soobin looked. Not that I didn't know he was already, but he just looked magical. After that I was just drawn more to him and I started tuning into his lives more and found out how funny he is sometimes. Not to mention he had purple hair for Eternal and a nice blue for Blue Hour, which are two of my most favorite colors. Honestly, what else is there to say about Soobin? He's amazing. I love him and I'm gonna stop before I start sounding like a simp. Thank you.